Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Appropriate Culture, episode 12, where we're going to be talking about entrepreneurship. Enjoy. And we're live. All right. What is up?
What's good, bro?
First of all, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to the new setup.
Yeah, new setup.
New setup.
Cheers to living our dreams, yo.
Cheers to that, man. We are here in a new location. We're in Las Vegas, the heart of entertainment. So far, we've been here for 2 days, and it's been, may I say, refreshing, to say the least.
Yeah, it's beautiful out here. It's been super warm. It's like 80 something, maybe 90 degrees
85, today. 90. Sun.
We have a beautiful pool right behind us, which is pretty dope. It's funny. We both do Wim Hof. We do like a cold shower and then some like fast breathing, but it's nice having a pool, even when it's hot in the desert, it's like the pool is still like freezing, it's like,
oh no, that pool's cold as hell. I mean, I went in and I could barely stay in there, and so the Wim Hof on a daily to get the day started.
Yeah, I jumped in today and it was just like boom, instant, just like adrenaline rush, like endorphins, surging through. And then it was even hard to do that, fast breathing. It's like sometimes when in the shower I'll like do like 33 breaths, and like today I did like 12.
Yeah, no, for real. And you'll notice as soon as you go underwater, that initial shock is enough to just jolt you, and it just throws you off. And that's the whole point of trying to grab control on something as simple as your breathing.
Word, yeah.
That sets you in place to be able to get your whole day started. And what's funny is that practice, which we've mentioned before, I think it was in the last episode or the one before that one.
Self-discipline, yeah.
Goes hand in hand with what a lot of other entrepreneurs I've studied, who talk about different aspects of meditation, which coincide with different aspects of breathing techniques.
Yeah, right.
And so I find it interesting how across the board, entrepreneurs that I've come across, not all, but a lot of them, especially in what you'd call in the millennial age range, tend to really value the same type of wellness ways of going about life when it comes down to meditation, when it comes down to exercising.
Millennials?
Well, the ones that I know.
Word.
Not necessarily millennials. Let's just say like our age. I mean,
yeah. I mean, I think
generation
you might be
Generation Z,
well, I
X.
guess.
Yeah. And I mean, what I'm trying to say is I have noticed a trend specifically. Now, there are people who say they're doing whatever it is that they're doing related to business, and nobody's here to knock on it. But we all know that there's a lot of talk going on. There's few people who are actually really walking the walk.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a lot of the people that I actually know walking the walk.
Yeah.
I physically know by getting to know them over time that the aspect of meditation, meaning not even just on what you do specifically, but just having a clear mind going into business. That seems to be something that's kept at a high regard, at a same level of, do I want to have a successful business? Then I have to have a successful mindset.
Yeah, word. Yeah. That's something I think a lot of people overlook. I mean, because it's not necessarily taught like in any type of standard.
So how do you think that is acquired by an individual?
I mean, it depends. I think for the most part, like there's an entrepreneurial spirit that like just people tend to have. I mean, I think it's a good segue. I think both of us have had that. It's like I've started my first business. I mean, actually, so I remember in second grade there was like a school, like in my classroom they had like a store where it was like we had like fake money, and I thought that was super dope. And so like we could do different tasks, or like if we did well on tests we get like money and stuff. And then I remember in fourth grade there was a nut like my teacher, Mr. Hain at Oak Heights Elementary, had this like store. It was like was like an entrepreneurial type of program in his fourth grade class, where he called it Hain's World, and had like, fake money, Hain's bucks. And so like basically everyone could start their own business, and everyone got like a certain amount of money, and then we could trade money, or like, you could buy and sell things, or like create a service. Like I went in, it was my first partnership. I partnered with this guy, Randy Cote, and he created a lottery. And he was actually a really good business partner. He was a better business partner to me than I was to him. I was like, I don't know, like I had some other things that I like. Oh yeah, I used to sell pens and stuff. It was funny. So
you had multiple businesses in second grade.
Well, this was fourth grade. In fourth grade, my first actual like business where I was selling things like that I started on my own accord. Like nobody encouraged me to start this. I actually got in trouble for it a couple of times. But my dad sold pens. That he was a flight attendant and he actually just retired, but he sold pens that he bought from China, like these super cool fountain pens. You'd get them for like $1, like $2, and then sell them for like $10. It's like a pen you'd buy here for like $10-$20.
Yeah.
And so I'd borrow some from him, and then I sold them to the kids at school from anywhere from like $4 to $10. And then
making that profit.
I think I made like $40 or something like that. And
Hell
so,
yeah. No. Sorry. What I really wanted to do was.
It's funny. So we did that, and then I remember like I was paying more attention to the business than I was to school, and like I was like not turning in my work and stuff for a couple of for like reading. I think I got like a C+, and that was like basically meant that I was failing. I like wasn't doing anything. But anyway, so I got in trouble, and so I had to like stop selling stuff. But yeah, so like fourth grade, I was like all about it. And actually, come to think of it, around the same time, one of my all-time favorite games still that like I'll still play every now and then. Actually was Monopoly, yeah. But no, this game called Pizza Tycoon. It was it came out in like 1995.
Is that like Roller Coaster Tycoon?
Kind of similar, but this was basically you opened a pizza shop, you designed pizzas, you set the price, you bought ingredients, you hired staff, you basically opened different pizza shops. The goal was to get to $1 million.
Just slanging pizza slices all the way to $1 million.
And then it taught you about marketing, taught you about like supply and demand.
This was in fourth grade. You were playing this?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
It came out in 95. I think I got it. Yeah, I got it in like 96.
All right. Thanks for watching this clip from Appropriate Culture. If you want to watch the full episode, go ahead and check out us at appropriateculture.com. You can also check us out on social media platforms at Appropriate Culture. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.